And here's one that I know you've been waiting on for a long time. That is the Super7.
Mm-hmm.
And it came Federal Express.
Now, see, the one thing that I wish they didn't do, I wish they didn't mail it in this box. I wish that they had put this box inside of another, because I want to keep this because it says, the logo, and it has all of the characters on it. So I would
and it's bead all around the edges.
Yeah, so I would have liked them to not put that on.
And then they put this on here, and it says, "Attention, special delivery from Eternia, open immediately." They taped this envelope to the outside, and the envelope has already been harmed.
Yeah.
And so hopefully whatever's actually in here
wasn't damaged.
Yeah, isn't damaged. So we're going to go ahead and open this first and see what this is. There's a card that is destroyed.
Well, that's fine. It's just a little card.
A head. Oh, a Triclops head.
Oh, Triclops must have another head.
Yeah, there's a defect with Triclops' head.
Oh, yeah, it says it.
This is what I've heard.
It says, in producing the Massive Universe Club GraySkull Triclops action figure, our team spot checked pre-production and production samples and shipped the figures to you. Satisfied that the figures were in working order, despite this, we have received a significant number of reports of Triclops action features in which the visor does not rotate
and here,
properly.
This one is rotating. I'm turning it.
So sorting out who has or has not encountered this issue would be a huge undertaking. Therefore, we are sending a replacement head to everyone. Now, that's good practice.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know if I'd have taped it on the outside of the box. But
yeah, I would have put this inside.
Because now look what the head did. Something was laid on top of this case, and now there's an indentation into the box, and it's possible that it could have harmed something that's inside.
Yeah, and it goes on to say, if your Triclops visor does not rotate, you can swap the head with this replacement following the instructions below. If your Triclops visor does rotate, please enjoy this complimentary extra head anyway. So that's good business practice.
Yeah.
They found out that they had a problem, and in order to fix it, we're going to just send everybody one. Great business practice.
Yeah.
Great business practice. And of course, I am an in-the-box collector, so I'll never know if my Triclops head works. But I will keep this Triclops head.
Keep the head.
And I'm going to make sure to get labeled properly and put away properly. Okay, now this one, the packing is a lot better. Okay, and it comes in these boxes.
We'll see how these look.
And I'm still keeping this outer box here.
Take a look on the other side of that one and see if the indentation went through.
No.
I think this is what I was looking for.
Oh, yeah, a little dent, but that's fine.
Yeah,
we can barely see that.
Should be all right.
So the first one we have.
You know what I noticed too?
Oh.
They put paper between these, but not between the last shipment. When they had exposed figures that were not boxed. That was the, the ones I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The She-Ra and Hordak. Okay, so who do you want to start with?
So first we have Manny Faces, and we see that that he came in a mailer box. Okay. So the mailer box is in good shape. Got a little bit of indentation there, but it's a mailer box. Okay, it's is in the fashion of the Filmation classics. Okay, so they did this one before, this style before, and this is Manny Faces. And if you remember Manny Faces, his head spins, and every time it spins, it's a different personality.
Let's get him in here nice and close.
You
know what would have been interesting if they did a version of this where he had the Skeletor face. Because if you remember, he did that in one episode.
Yeah, I think he can rotate his head 3 times. I think it was 3.
Yes, there's a robot, a monster,
and then the man.
But on the show, he also did one where it showed Skeletor's face.
Yeah.
And I think that would be kind of cool.
And this is good if you remember, Mattel made this style earlier, and it was He-Man, Skeletor, Beastman. They had an Evil Lyn, Evil Seed. They had those characters, and then Super7 came out with a wave. I cannot remember who was in that wave, but I do have it. And now this is wave 2 of that in the style of the Filmation, and they called this one the Filmation series when it originally came out. Okay, so we got many faces. The next one is the Sorceress. Again, we got the mailbox or the outer box. It's in there, kind of tight.
Press down from here. There you go.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So you get 2 heads with the Sorceress, and you get Zoya because she turns into the Hawk, Zoya. And then a pedestal for Zoya to stand on.
And there's the wings back there. I wonder if, I'm not sure, but I wonder if those wings can also go on the bird. I know they're supposed to go on her back. You see them back there?
No. Oh, yeah, I see it. I don't know if you can see it but they're kind of down here at the bottom a little bit.
Because it's behind a double clamshell there.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can see it well.
Let's try to get a close up of the faces here.
And then again, she has 2 heads.
Basically, it's just the headdress. It's 2 different expressions, it looks like.
Yeah, and the headdress is a little different. One looks like it's a little more going on.
Yeah, one has some more blue on it, but she's still fairly expressionless.
Yeah.
But she was fairly expressionless on the show anyways.
Yeah. In the 200X, that Sorceress seemed like she emoted a little more. She had a little more feeling.
Yeah.
This Sorceress right here, she was kind of just like plain and, yeah, okay, here you go, Adam. Oh, He-Man. But the one in 200X, way more emotion. That story, I don't know how many of you have seen it, but they went into a deeper detail of the entire story of King Randor, Keldor, which is Skeletor, all of the characters in the Sorceress. They went into deep detail about her and gave you some ideas of, in that story, Teela was her daughter instead of Teela being a clone. And then they went into, gave you a little hint of who the father could be. So it was a pretty deep, intense story. Pretty good. Tongue lasher, and we got 2 heads, one with its tongue out and the little missile there.
Mm-hmm. This pistol.
Got a little buckling right here, and I might can fix that because it just looks like the tape is on kind of tight.
Yeah, they just kind of...
Yeah, so we'll fix that here in a little bit.
Tongue lasher.
Yeah.
Who is, of course, a Horde villain.
Mm-hmm. And you see the Horde symbol on his chest. And this one is Merman, and it's cool how they did that. They gave us a He-Man friend, a Horde villain, a Skeletor villain, and the Sorceress. So everybody is covered there. And here we have Merman, and you see his sword, his weapon here, and his staff, because he also carries a staff.
I'm surprised they only gave him 1 head, though.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I thought they would have gave him 2.
Merman's kind of a kind of a popular character because of his bizarre appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Seaman.
That was his original name. That's the name they thought of first, but then they realized, I don't think that's going to go over well.
Yeah, they
Once they thought about it.
When they recarded it or rewrote it and they came up with Merman, the original designer said he was relieved.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know what to do. Like, I could only get away with calling him Seaman for so long.
Yeah.
But classic Filmation looking Seaman, Merman. Hey, man.
And these are all of them. The second wave of the Club GraySkull set. So, and I like it. I think they did a fantastic job of capturing the Mattel Classic line. The figures.
The Matty Mattel.
Yeah.
Collector's series.
Mm-hmm. The figures look good. I think it was a great reproduction. Works well in anybody's collection. Hopefully, if you weren't able to get them from Super7, you'll be able to get them online without paying such a ridiculous price. But who knows? Let us know what you think. Did you get the set? Do you remember this set? And do you have anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay, well, as always, everyone, we want to thank you for watching.